Hello, my dear, and welcome to this sacred, mystical, creative space. It's Silvia's Mystics here, and today I'm sharing with you the message for the third decade of April 2021. It will be a channel divine message to support our ascension journey, our life path, our transformation. And I start by blessing the space with a little bit of smudging. Here I am, got a little candle and my sage bundle, which I have hand dried, home dried. I just love it. Okay, let's clear the space. This third decade is important because we are bridging the gap between April and May, and we have a special event between the last day of April and the 1st of May, which is Beltane. We are midway between spring and summer in the northern hemisphere where I live. Otherwise, it would be midway between autumn and winter in the southern hemisphere. We celebrate Beltane here in the northern hemisphere with the sacred union, the sacred marriage of the masculine and the feminine. And this stands for the masculine and feminine within us, but also I felt called to share the divine union in regards of our love relationships. So I invite you through this video and through this last part of the journey for April to ponder about your love life. How is it going? Where are you? It doesn't matter whether you are in a couple or not. It's just for us to make an inventory of where we are, how we feel in regards to this area of our life, and what we desire for it as well. I'm here today with one of my sacred talismans, as you can see here on my right. This is actually the talisman that specifically talks about the sacred union. As you can see, there is a tree here. It's sprouting with little fresh leaves. And then this couple who is truly intertwined, and he asks her, "Do you marry me? Do you want to marry me?" And she says, "Yes." So this represents the divine marriage, and I felt it was, so beautifully and perfectly attuned with the vibes of this message. Also, I'm here with this lovely plant. I love it because truly we are entering the blooming of the season with summer. And so I love to have some fresh green leaves as well here with us. So we have the spirit of nature, the spirit of the season. We have the symbolism of the sacred marriage. We have already gone through 2/3 of April. I invite you to go back to the previous videos when you feel like to explore further. The first one was about feeling. The second one was about diving. So we started the month by becoming aware of our own feelings, by feeling our emotions. And then in the mid of the month, we dived into them. We dived into our emotional world. And now what's in store for us? I'm here today with my deck, the Magic Path Oracle deck, the cards that I have created my own. I'm going to shuffle them and to ask Spirit what's in store for us for this last decade of April 2021. Of course, this is a general message, so when you feel called to go deeper, when you have a specific topic that you want to explore, you can book your private reading with me, and the link is below. Also, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive the updates for each new video that I am going to share with you, whether it is a channel message, an oracle message, or my podcast, or something about creativity, or an art sale. So let's shuffle the cards and let's see. Already a couple of them pop out of the deck. Let's see if there is anything else. Anything else for this last decade? Okay. Clue sign just says stop here and read these two. Okay, so we have a couple of black cards from my deck, the Magic Path. Black cards in my deck symbolize the inner magic, our inner power, the power we have to truly create life the way we desire. The first card is wisdom. Shall we put it here? Maybe you can see it better. So the first card is wisdom. And the message that it brings to us is there is sacred wisdom within us. Let's listen to it and act according to it. We also have an animal here. So I love that an animal appeared in our reading because this is the sign that we can connect more with the animal realm as well. Each animal has a symbolism. Each animal can have a particular message for you. So be with your eyes wide open to see and to welcome animal spirit in your life for this last part of the month. Then we can also connect more with the spirit of the owl. That is the spirit of wisdom, and it comes to remind us that we have sacred wisdom within us. So this is about diving again into ourselves and connect to that wisdom. The wisdom that we have created along our life path with all the experiences we have had. That wisdom is accessible for us and has something for us, something that is guiding us towards our path. In fact, the message says act according to that wisdom. So as we see that wisdom, as we face that wisdom, as we have a dialogue with that wisdom and we receive its divine, powerful message, then we are also called to do something, to be creative and to act according what that wisdom is saying to us. So there is a double face of this card. The first one, it's about the connection with that wisdom, and the other one, it's about the action that we can bring into our world thanks to the hints and the insights that we can get from that wisdom. The second card, it's another black card, and it's quite strong actually. It's number 47 and it's fear. Have a look to it, on a closer look to it. So we have here a dragon and a very scared lady. The message says, what stops you now has a gift for you. Face your scary dragon and ask for it. So this card invites us to stop and face our fears. And again, this is the magic link with the other card, wisdom, to receive what this fear has for us. Most of the time, fear is a gift in disguise. So fear comes to show something to us. What is that something? In order to discover it, we need to pause, to take a deep breath, and by doing this, to open up so that we can allow a state of safety, of relaxation that allows us to face our fear. And let's have a very humble and simple dialogue with it. What do you have for me? Why are you here? When we receive its gift, then we can say, thank you. Thank you for your gift. Thank you for showing me that part of myself, that part of the equation, that part of the situation that I couldn't see so clearly. Thank you. And I receive what you have for me, and now I go in the world with this gift. I integrate this gift into my life, and I act accordingly. So you see, the blending of these two cards, the magic blending of these two cards. There is a sort of wisdom in facing our fears as well. There is wisdom in the process of knowledge. Through the experiences that we have gained, we have gathered all together in the course of our life, and also through the experience of facing our fears, facing those things that scares us. What does it happen to us when we feel the scary feelings? Maybe they dissolve, maybe they disappear. So I encourage you to go through this process. Again, if you feel that you need support, that you don't want to do it by your own, you're more than welcome to connect to me. Click the link below for a private reading, and I will be more than happy to support you. Then, I truly felt called to use the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot card as well. Usually I don't shuffle them so much because they are very powerful. Already 3 of them came up, so I'm going to take them as they are. They are very powerful, and not all the times I feel that it's okay to share their energy with you. So let's see what comes to support the first part of the message for this last part of the month. I read very intuitively, so my way of reading tarot can differ from other tarot readers. Just seek for yourself what you feel that is valuable for you. So the first card is the Wheel of Fortune. And the feeling that I get from this, it's a turnaround, something like a round that is finished and something else is ready to start. So there are also animals here in this card. We have the bull, we have the lion, we have the eagle. So again, there is this sense of connecting with the animal world, and at the same time to elevate ourselves through this experience of connection with the animal world, because we also have the angel here, we have the Sphinx, we have, this looks like the devil to me. So, you know, we have several forces acting all together in this very same image. So the feeling is that there are several forces acting all together in our life right now, especially in this very particular point of our journey. And through the connection with the most sacred, one of the most sacred realms we have, the animal realms, we can get extra support to be ready to go with the movement of this wheel, because the wheel never stops, you know, it is round, and so it goes round and round. Some things can go back, there is a point that can always come back to the same point. However, it will not be the same, because even though we come back to the same point, what do we have? We have wisdom. We have more wisdom that we have gained through the round, and so we can't be the same of the previous time. So let's connect to the animal realms. Also in this card we have the dragon, so another animal, another symbol of the animal realms. So connect to the animal realms, whatever this means for you. I also love to know in the comments how you are connected to the animals. Maybe you have a special one that is appearing along your path. Maybe you can see it on TV, on a book, or you have a pet or a dog or a cat or a dog or a horse. These are the animals that comes to me right now. Also giraffe and elephant. So they may resonate with you in a way or another. Ask for strength to support your next round. In fact, we are getting ready for another round. We close April and we get ready to start a new round with May. Then we have the Hanged Man. And so this is an invitation to see things from another perspective, upside down, 180 degrees turned compared to this point of view we have now. So as we go through the end of this month, April, we can also have a review, an inventory of our month. How did we start the month? Which were our desires? What do we have accomplished, received, gained, seen? What have we seen through this month that we couldn't see at the end of March? So this is another perspective. This is also for me a reminder to the heart storming, because the heart storming invites us to see things from a different perspective, which is not just another perspective, but it's exactly the opposite. It's 180 degrees turned. Again, if you want to know more about the heart storming, which is a path of authenticity to find the truth of your heart and to be able to embody it in the world, just check the link below. This is my signature program and it comes from a true story, the story that I have lived myself and that brought up all my divine gifts. Art included, tarot and oracle readings included, all of me is emerging thanks to that experience. So I warmly suggest to check it when you want to transform your life and to finally, well, in a certain way, face your fears. Because with the heart storming, we also face, the fear of looking into our heart and, well, saying hello to what we find in there. The last card is another reverse card. Actually, it's not another, it's the first reverse card, just because I was looking at the Hanged Man. And this is a 7 of Pentacles. So this suggests that it's time to receive rewards for all the work that we have done. Inner work, but also material work. So the everyday work. Maybe you are going to receive a promotion. Maybe you're going to receive a raise of your salary. Maybe you are an entrepreneur and you want to upgrade your offers, or you're going to receive new clients. The feeling is that we are not more contemplating the work that we have been doing, but we are now on an active mode to receiving what we've worked so hard for. We have put a lot of passion, a lot of sweat, on what we believed in, whether it was our, the profession that we have created for our own, or whether we are working for someone else. We have done a lot of work. Especially, again, the feeling that I'm getting, it's more than on the inner work, it's the material work. So maybe you also have work to create a new home, to build a new home, which can mean restoring a home that you already own, or changing the furniture in the house where you already live. Something like that. The feeling is that all this abundance, all these wealth, all these coins are finally coming down, pouring into our life. So wealth is pouring into our life right now. Are you ready to receiving the wealth that you deserve. Love this reading so much. This is actually very strong because of the two black cards that we have. And also I love the orange, red orange of all the three tarot cards that I turned. Let me show them to you again. You see the orange, the red orange of them, and also the black of the first two from my deck, the Magic Path. So this is the reading for this third decade of April. Suggestions for this month: reconnect to our love life, having a look of it and feeling what we desire, where we are at. Are we happy about it? Do we want to change something? Are we very disappointed with our love life? And then time to face our fears, to act on what comes from the inside world, from this ancient wisdom that we have within, to connect with the animal spirits, with the animal realms. This is the strongest message actually that I feel for this reading. Connect to the animals, sip their messages, their symbolism, integrate the symbolism in your own life, and then act on your life and be ready to receiving the wealth that you deserve. Wow. Okay, so thank you very much for being here with me all along this month of April. I'm looking forward to supporting you more along May. For now, let's stay in the here and now. Let's travel along this third decade. Let me know in the comments how the reading resonates for you. Of course, book your private one when you feel ready to go deeper on a topic dear to you, on something that you want to get more clarity on or more confidence, to be more confident with. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive all the news as soon as I share with you. Much love from my heart to yours, and I see you with the next message.